Let's look at another example. Over here it is given to us that there is a beam which is hinged at A, okay, and is supported by a cable BC, okay. So this is your BC, okay. The beam is loaded with a 300 Newton force. The force makes an angle of 20 degrees with the vertical, okay. We have to find the value of alpha for which tension in this cable is minimum, okay. We have to find the value of internal force, okay. The internal force in this cable is the tension, and we have to find that value corresponding to angle alpha when this value is minimum, okay. Let us first look at the cable, okay. So my cable is something like this, okay. This is my cable BC, okay. It is hinged at C and it is connected at B, okay. So due to these 2 points I am going to have 2 reactions, okay. We do not know the direction of those reactions. Let us assume that at C the direction is like this, okay, and at B the direction is like this. If you look at this cable, you would realize that there are only 2 forces acting on this cable, okay. We know that whenever we have a 2-force system, the forces are always equal and opposite and have the same line of action if the system is in equilibrium. Therefore my reactions would be like this, okay. They are going to have same line of action and they would be equal and opposite, okay. Therefore my reactions on this cable is going to be something like this. This is going to be my reaction at point C, and this is going to be my reaction at point B, okay, along the axis of my cable, along the direction of my cable. So this is the FBD of my cable, okay. We know that when equal and opposite forces act like this, the body is said to be in tension, okay, and that force, this force or this force is the tension in this cable. So we are supposed to find out this particular force or this particular force, whatever, okay. So the tension basically is the force which is present in this cable, okay, the internal force, okay, due to this reaction and this reaction. Just look at the support reactions we had studied earlier, okay. If my object is connected by means of a rope or cable or string, the force is represented like this along the direction of cable or link. So whenever this is the case, this force is known as the tension in this string or tension in this cable or tension in this rope, okay. So whenever someone asks you to find out the tension in the rope or cable or string, you are basically supposed to find out this force, okay. Another thing I wanted to tell you is, whenever you have questions dealing with minimization or maximization, we know that we can find the minima or maxima of a curve. Over here we are going to get a maxima, right? And what is that condition? If my curve is fx, the condition is dfx by dx should be equal to 0. Similarly, if my curve is like this, I can get a minima at this point and the condition is same, the dfx by dx should be 0, okay. So whenever you have to find out maxima or minima, you just have to represent your force or whatever quantity you want to maximize or minimize in terms of the other quantity. Look, there are 2 quantities involved over here. You have the alpha and you have the tension. You have to represent your tension